Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Destiny from Desphixs and welcome back to another video in the e-commerce project using Django. In this one, we'll get started working with the profile updates for the customer. That is what we'll be doing. Hopefully you enjoyed the video or learned something new. Consider checking out Desphixs.io. It's a platform that is going to help you elevate your coding skills using many tools specifically built to help streamline your coding experiences. And also consider dropping a like on the video and subscribing to the channel, as that will really mean the world to me. So let's get started. Now, the very first thing I'm going to do will be to open up the code editor and open up the customer use PY. And just down here, we'll be creating a new function. And what that function will basically do is just fetch a user profile and also update their profile for them. Now, this is also going to be a login required function because I don't want users to access this page or this function if they are not logged in. And I'm going to say define profile, basically passing requests in there. So now what we just need to say is profile should be equal to request.user.profile. And you might be like, hold up, Destiny, why are we doing it this way? Why are we saying request.user.profile? It's quite simple. That is because in the profile model, let me show you. That's too large. So in the profile model, we have user as one-to-one field. So whenever you have a one-to-one field, the request user automatically maps whatever model that you have passed one-to-one field in to here. So then that means you can say request.user.the profile model, and it knows what profile you want to get. Had it been this was a foreign key, had it been this over here was a foreign key, it's not going to work because it's not one item. I hope that makes sense. So now that the profile is stored, all we just need to check is this. If request.method is equal to post, then what do we want to do? Image should be equal to request.files.get, and I'm going to pass an image in there. What else do we need? The full name should be equal to request.post.get, and I'm going to pass in full name in there. And the last one, mobile. So I actually don't advise that you update emails from over here. In fact, when a user creates an account with an email, just leave the email as permanent and read only. You shouldn't update it for security reasons. Okay. And over here, I'm going to say if image is not equal to none, which means a user actually uploaded an image. That is only when we want to upload, or rather, that is only when we want to update the image for the user profile. Or else, even if a user does not append an image and they only just choose a full name, our images will always be cleared every time. I don't know if that makes sense. So make sure that you always check if image is not none, which means a user did not select a new image to be uploaded, then do not do anything. So if image is not none, then we update. If image is none, we don't do anything. I hope that makes sense and it's not confusing. So let's update other informations like the full name. So profile.fullname should be equal to full name. And for the last one, we've got mobile over here. Whoops, that should be mobile. Good. And when you have done that, you could just go ahead and save. So say request.user.save. I just want to save the user model and also save the profile. You say profile. Don't save. Very good. And when you've done this, let's return some messages alert. So I want to return a success message that basically says profile updated successfully. Very good. And I also want to return redirects to customer profile. So we basically return them back to the same page that they were on when they updated their profile. Okay. And we want to be able to pass in profile to our template so that we can list out the customer informations and finally return the template. So return render, and I'm going to pass in request. And what did we call the template? It's called customer/profile.html. Very good. And then I'm going to pass in context in here. And I believe that should be everything that we need. So when you've done this, come over to URLs py and duplicate this one. I want you to call this profile. This to profile. This to profile without an ID. Very good. Now I want you to open up the sidebar and locate the profile link, which is this one. And all we just need to do is replace it with this and this also. I believe we should have authentication. Yeah, see, sign out. So let's go ahead and say user auth for this should be sign out. This one should be profile. And I believe in the next video, we'll be creating another one for changing of passwords. So let me just paste another one down here. And I'm going to call this one change password. And instead of user icon, it should be lock. Okay. So that's it. Let's see how it looks. Get down here, reload this page. Okay, we seem to be getting one error. That is because, let's see. Profile tried this. So the URL, I think over here, it's actually cleared. The profile does not have any ID. So the issue might be from our server, not syncing correctly. So stop your server and rerun it again so that everything syncs correctly. And there you go. So reload. There you go, it's working. Click on profile now, let's see. There you go. Now let's create a new profile HTML. In fact, you could come over to your 0 template and take profile HTML, copy it and paste it in your customer folder. That should still work. So now if you reload this, we should see an ugly looking page. Now you already know the drill. We just need to look for these extends and this end blocks and put it for the profile also, so that the profile looks good. So we put this and this over here. And now when we reload the page, there you go. It looks way better now. So now all you need to do is just add the sidebar, just like we've been doing. This is a sidebar. I'm going to take this and add it for profile here. Very good. So that now when you reload this page, you should now be able to see a sidebar showing up here. Let's also change up this information here, starting with the form. So the form has this action that we do not need. And it also has a method of post that we need. It also have an enc type of multi-part form data, which is very important. Now, I want you to know that whenever you will be working with forms in Django or even in any programming language, your form needs to take this parameter here or this attribute called enc type with a property of multi-part form data to actually tell the form, hey form, you will be interacting with files or images during this section or during this transaction or during this update. Then your form will be prepped and know how to handle that and know how to send it over to the server or to wherever you want to use it. So now all we just need to do is pass in CSRF token and remove this once and make sure that the button is submit. Good. Close this so that we have more room to work with. And now let's change up some things. This should be mobile. This should be email. So, oh, that's supposed to be value. So please say request.user.email. I was thinking that's the placeholder. This one, please say profile.mobile. That actually rhymed. Profile mobile. And over here, I'm going to say profile.full name. Good. So when we have done all this, oh, this is for changing of password. We don't have this now. We'll work with this in the next video. So when we have all this now, let's refresh our page. You can see it's bringing in all the informations that we need. This is my image right now. Let me look for a man and grab the image of a man. So I'm just going to take this image and put it on my desktop and use it as the image of a man. Okay, so now back to my website. I'll click on choose file and I will select this. Good. Destiny Franks. Okay, let me just say Destiny Sam, just to show you guys that it's working. And over here, I'm going to say 0000000, and let's save. Oh, there you go. Profile updated successfully. My image is now showing up over here. My name is now Destiny Sam, and this is my new mobile. That is it. Working perfectly well. In the next one, we'll get started working with changing password, and that should be it for our customer dashboard. No, I think that's not going to be it, because I promised you guys that we will work with pagination. So after we work with changing of password, then we'll work with pagination, then we'll hop over to the instructor dashboard, which will be very fun. But for now, that is basically it. If there is anything that you don't understand, let me know in the comment section below. You can also shoot me a mail to desphixs@gmail.com, and I want you to consider checking out desphixs.io. It's basically an application that will help you streamline your coding experiences with curated tools that were specifically designed to help you become a better programmer. That is going to be it. I hope to see you in the next video, and until then, mad love, peace out.